2, 1. What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here with my boy Slim, and here with my boy Jordan, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. And we're here at YCS Orlando with my boy Miles. How was your tournament experience? What deck did you play, brother?
I played Malice today. That's gonna be hella loud all the time. I played Malice today. I got 6th place after Swiss, which is a good accomplishment. Wound up losing in a heartbreaking fashion in top 64 to a great opponent. My opponent played great, and he deserved the win. So it still doesn't stop it from stinging, but eventually we'll win one of these one day. Yeah. So I played Malice today. 41 cards and really solid list. So I'm really proud of my placement in Swiss and the deck's performance overall. So
all right, man. Let's get into it.
So I got triple Dormouse, triple White Rabbit, and triple Chessy Cat. No Dotscaper. You don't actually need Dotscaper if you actually know how to play the deck. Dot is just an unnecessary brick. And so in building this list, I just wanted to eliminate as many bricks as possible. That's also why I didn't play the Fiendsmith engine. I don't like Paradise, and I don't also like adding cards that lose to Bystials for no reason. So my deck already doesn't like hard lose to Bystials. There are some like corner cases where Bystial could hurt, but overall this deck is fine into Bystials, clearly. But you know, so there's just no bricks. And then for the rest of the Malice engine, 3 underground. This is like not your worst starter, but it's not ideal. You'd rather like have it as an extender for the most part. That's also why we maxed out on names. And then the honorary other copy of Underground, Gold Sarcophagus. And then to round out the Malice engine, MTV TB11, 07, and 06. These cards are just cracked. They're really good.
Cracked.
They're part of the reason why you're able to play through every hand trap in the world. So Imperm almost never matters, Ash almost never matters. If you, like I said before, if you kind of know how to actually play the deck, Nib never actually matters. Nib Impulse matters, but Nib by itself doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's it for the Malice engine. And then I guess my sub-engine / non-engine cards that are just good in the deck as extenders, but also non-engine would be the Bystials. So I ran 1 Magnemite, just the God card. Never drew it, but it's the God card. Triple Druis Worm. He's just the best one when you're going second. So if your opponent gets, I don't want to say greedy, but if they misplay and put the detonator in attack mode, you swing it in, clear it, yeah, you're playing afterwards. Yep. And then something I probably would change is I played a ratio of 2 Baldrake and 2 Sorinir. So in testing, I was actually doing a lot of combos of Sorinir, using Sorinir to dump Magnemite and then adding it back with Firewall. But over the course of testing the last couple days, I just realized it was better to play this deck lower to the ground and not try to combo as much. I think one of the things Malice players do a lot that is a mistake is they over combo when a board, when your IP Griffin is enough, you know? So you don't have to play into everything. And at that point, you just hold the Bystials in your hand, so your White Binder goes off on your opponent's turn, guaranteed, and you just play really low to the ground. I'd probably definitely play 3 Baldrake and maybe cut Sorinir, only because I'm not doing those crazy turn 1 combos. So yeah, those are my Bystial package. I think it's 8. And then I played Triple Ash. You just kind of have to. It stops little Charmies. And it's super good in the mirror. It stopped 07. And then I played Foolos, which I think is arguably maybe the only card in my deck that is like bad going first. I built this deck to basically dominate game 1s. And so you'll notice like all of my cards are pretty much live going first or second. Foolos being the only exception, but it's such a powerful card when you lose the die roll that it's okay to include it. Then I played triple Nibiru. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Nib. And then double Veiler. I wanted 5 ways to stop Duo Drive. I had a lot of people tell me like, oh, well, Duo Drive's not, like, they're not going Duo Drive a lot. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are every time.
So you need, statistically, in like a 40 card deck, 5 cards to open one is like a good shot to open 1. So I just wanted to have a chance to draw, ooh, it's been everywhere, to draw 1 Duo Drive out, okay? So I'd probably play a 3rd Veiler in place of that Sorinir. And then I'll do this one first because whatever, but Impulse, that card's nuts in this deck. It's one of the reasons to play this deck because you put traps in the graveyard natively through your own combo. So you get to pop and negate stuff. You hit Ice with this, you hit Requiem with this, you hit everything. Nibs going second. So like this card's crazy. And then honestly, my MVP today is this stupid card. Oh my god, this card's broken. I did so many nutty things with this today. Like a lot of times, like things I didn't even prepare for. Played against a Tenpai player, he goes Genroku. I go, that is a 0 fire. So I brought out Ash Blossom and negated it. So, yeah. And then if I played against White Forest, you have Effect Veiler. Like, you can negate White Forest cards with it. So this card is just insane. Like, insane. Outing Detonators, outing Griffins, outing A-Bows, outing Caesars, outing normal summons in the mirror match. Like, they go normal Dormouse effect, Metaltronus. Get it out of here. So, no, this card is just, I mean, I can't say enough. This card is so broken. It needs an ulti. Print one an OTS soon. Okay. And then you guys want extra or side next?
Do extra first.
Okay, extra first?
Yeah.
Cool. So for the Link, well, this is not a Link. Play a Detonator. That's for this card.
Yeah.
So I never made him.
Really?
Isn't that Chris? Yeah, never hard made him. Yeah. Link Grebo. Thought about cutting this card for Dark, but ultimately I decided this was more important because there is a combo you can do in the mirror if you open Really Broken, where you make this first to play around Impulse. Like you can normal Dormouse, don't use the effect, to link it off for this, and then BYSTIAL the Dormouse out so they can't Impulse. So I decided that this was still good, and then even into a MALISS board, you can make it to turn off 07, 06, or whatever, because a lot of times they're not expecting you to just go normal and then not use effects and then turn them into Link Revo, so you can catch your opponents off guard with it. So I ultimately decided it was still worth playing. Then Link Decoder, just straight up combo piece. Lizardos, yep, another combo piece. Splash Mage. I made this card exactly one time today, and I hate this card. It's like the worst extender in the deck. IP, I made this like every single round, pretty much. Yeah, this card's just incredible in this deck. I usually, my preferred inboard is just IP with Griffin pointing to it. It plays around everything, because you can make A-Bow off it, you can make SP off it, you can just do whatever you want. I played this. It did come up just to make A-Bow, basically. I outed a Zeus with it one time, so randomly, but yeah. Also, if anyone was citing Chaos Hunter, I have a card in the extra deck that can out Chaos Hunter. So, I mean, that didn't come up because there weren't, any salty people who were running Chaos Hunter against me. So, yep.
No.
Okay. And then this card, so another inboard I really like going for is just Griffin with SP attached to it, because what you wind up doing, and obviously spoiler, but I'm playing Griffin. I know, big spoiler. No one. But yeah, so like one of my favorite inboards is just these two together. This one in the middle, and this one right here. Even against Rise or whatever, all you do is go SP, dodge us off the board until the end phase, and then it comes back and turns off their Mitsu board. So like, yeah, it's really stupid. And it's ignorant because you're gonna survive. You have a bunch of BYSTIALs and 06 bringing bodies back, so like this turning off their board during the end phase is insane. And then I'll just show you, I'm playing Griffin. And then for the Link 3s, Red Ransom. If you are making Red Ransom first, you're playing the deck incorrectly. You should always go White Binder first. I made Red Ransom, and this is no joke, a total of twice today. Yes, I made it 2 times. So I do not make this card. You don't need it. It's like a follow-up. It's a follow-up MALISS in very specific game states. That's all it is. So I almost never make this thing. Cryptor, this card is crazy. Oh, you want some goo?
Let's go.
This is goo. I learned this before the tournament, so someone had to tell me this too, because I didn't even think about it. Metaltronus, bring out Cryptor, its effect's negated, have it point to something, it's not negated.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah. So, because it's a condition, so you can still resolve it under Metaltronus.
Oh
yeah, that came up several times, so that's insane.
That is actually.
It's just another point for Metaltronus in this deck. So, and then White Binder, that's the best card ever printed. Oh my god, that card's amazing. Well, next to Natasha. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah,
so
in
there, yeah.
I never strikes on base.
yeah, but so White Binder. Then we got. I'm sorry, bro.
Sadie.
I'm sorry, Trip. I'm sorry.
Both y'all out here.
Firewall. Did you lose too? God dang it. So Firewall. I made this exactly 0 times today. 0. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm always just making A-Bow and Griffin. And then a better Splash Mage. Yeah. And then A-Bow. This card's cracked.
Yeah, that card
That card is cracked. That card's cracked. Oddly enough, I don't make it that much, but if it's like X negate Griffin, IP turn into this, bring back Griffin, like that's really good. And then for my side deck is boring as hell, so it's whatever. But it's all functional stuff. So Lancia, Big Duh. Then we got Droll, Big Duh, it's for Mitsurugi.
Yeah.
Then we got, maybe this is, I don't know if many people are playing this, but Phantasme. It's really good in the mirror, and it's actually super good against Fiendsmith. Then go like Summon Requiem, they always shotgun it, and then you go Phantasmate, Upstart Goblin, it's really good. And it protects you against Paradise, so, or I guess Desiree, but you know, yeah. And then this card has so much utility that you wouldn't even think of. Like, I mean, it's just crazy, especially in the mirror match. And then another God card, and then a card I never used one time today.
No back row for
yeah,
right now.
yeah, no. But I just decided to have it just in case I played against some salty set 5 player.
That's me, mine.
I know.
Not this tournament.
Real quick shout out. So shout out to my teammates. We got Bryce here in Austin. Bryce helps me deck build all the time. So like every card is approved. Every card goes through him basically. So like
He's the end.
yeah, right. He's like my architect.
You're
Yeah, he's
architect,
like my
there
architect.
you go.
Yeah. And then also big shout out to Pac. Okay. So I messaged Pac. He helped me with the list. I'm not paid for this, okay? Maybe you should pay me, but check out his Metafy because it's actually super helpful. You're never good enough to not get coached, you know? Like it doesn't matter if you have 8 tops, 10 tops, 20 tops. Like some coaching will help you, you know? So like Pac helped me out a lot, so I really appreciate his help. And then big shout out to all my opponents. I played against Triff at this tournament. He was a great opponent, really cool. I played against Santoli. He was really cool. All my opponents were sick, and so I had a great experience, except losing a top cut. But, you know, I'll break that curse eventually, but it's whatever. So thanks to Slim, thanks to Johnny, thanks to your Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Anytime, man. Congratulations.